as we take a peek at the starters. Ellison and each other respectively. And it'll be Heat basketball. Hero bringing it across against Keon Ellis. Murray is matched up against Hawkins.
He's starting to climb. That's a big one. And you talk about an early challenge in this one. Wow. You were just talking about how important the starts are to these games. I guess Doug is trying to make a point.
Ellis back out to Sabonis. Monk snakes the screen, and it comes off the iron to Hawkins. Got a good look at it. Malik Monk coming off that 26-point game 24 hours ago. DeRozan trying to stick Hawkins. Stayed on his feet, and they get the miss. Monk working against Hawkins through traffic. DeRozan got to the office and rebounded by Hero. Tyler Hero has been on a nice heater of late, but only had 15 in that last game against the Jazz. They blitz him and they peel him clean. Took his cornbread whistle, foul. And
will draw that assignment.
And he got blitzed out by midcourt as Monk gets in.
It has to be the quickest challenge since it became an option.
DeRozan off the Sabonis screen. Sabonis inside over Adebayo. Got it back. 2 for a quarter and missed both of them. Here's Hawkins. Highsmith skip pass to the corner. Rozier drives it on Sabonis. Got a little bit of space. And here comes Ellis. The Heat go back defensively in transition. Sabonis, the deflection, goes to Hero. Heat on the run. Good hands by against the Miami Heat. We played 2 minutes. Highsmith in the corner. Throws it into Adebayo, squares up on Sabonis. Left the jump hook on the front rim. Monk in full flight. Sabonis, DHO to DeRozan. Raising up from 17, and it's pure.
Really, really touch paint, kick it out, and then you go into that DHO action between DeRozan and Sabonis.
Adebayo, tough shot, knocked up. Exceptionally busy. $1 million extension. And right now, the team primarily built around Hero and Adebayo. In the absence of Jimmy Butler, his future in the balance. DeRozan had it knocked away. Boy, the Heat, Katie, very handsy.
Absolutely. They're playing that physical brand of basketball that Eric Spoelstra has expected throughout his tenure.
Monk couldn't convert with the lefty hook. And here's Adebayo, very much like Domas. He'll rake and take off the glass. Good steal by Keon Ellis. Tips it to DeRozan. Keon Ellis has had his hands on a lot of basketballs here, too. DeRozan walks into the midi, and he is still...
Get to his spots early in this one, which is always a good sign. And there's so much free-flowing kind of nature to this offense right now. Guys are just able to get to their spots and really flow offensively.
Tough bucket by Hero. That's their first field goal in 4 tries. Monk inside to Sabonis. Crowded, sprays it out. One more. Keegan Murray thought about it. 6 on the shot clock for Monk. Pulls it back on Highsmith. Man, all that motion.
About him in his pregame media availability. Eric Spoelstra just kind of sighed and said, we're all too familiar with Malik Monk from his time in Charlotte. Not surprised at how he has been playing here for Sacramento, especially since moving into the starting lineup.
Yeah, he and Terry Rozier, former teammates with the Charlotte Hornets. Jay Triano, King's assistant coach, was a member of that staff as well. Here's DeRozan working against Highsmith. Nail help by Adebayo. When DeRozan starts to...
For DeMar DeRozan, because they expect them to have single coverage, guard your man.
Boy, Hawkins 8. The Kings running even after makes, but they turn it over. Rozier pulls it out against Sabonis. Quick corner 3 by Hero. And Miami now taking a 1-point lead. Hero is 2 for 2 from the field. He has 5.
And shooting over 40% on the season, but coming off a 1 of 8 game from deep in the loss to Utah.
Come out of the ball game on that first whistle. Pardon me. Herder comes in with Trey Lyles.
And look at the defense of Keon Ellis. Did you see the contest on the shot that turned into a pass? He is a one-man wrecking crew right now.
Did a nice job on Steph Curry last night. Herder with heat. And Sacramento back up by 2. Kevin Herder coming off one of his better recent performances with 16 24 hours ago. Off the wide action, hero float game, got it.
And he had a little smile from Kevin Herder as soon as he knocked that down. Got to feel good, obviously, to try to string together 2 good shooting games for him would be a nice turn of events.
Pick and pop with Sabonis and Herder. And he left it on the front rim. Here's Hero. Tyler Hero really in the conversation as an Eastern Conference All-Star this year. Adebayo to the corner, and nobody.
But Keon is just a pest.
Well, that's a shoot-around jump shot, but no good by Monk. Took his time. Jaquez back in the rush as Duncan Robinson gets ready to come into the ball game for Eric Spoelstra. Good defense, but a better shot by Jaquez.
And they really like him getting down on that low block and being able to kind of post up.
Back out to Herder. Off the Sabonis screen, there's another pick and pop action. Monk lacerates the lane. Used all of the iron and it came out. Malik Monk off to a slow start tonight, just 1 of 6. Hero raises up and laces the 3 ball. Talks to his bench and says, I got you, fellas.
The only one to take and make a 3 for Miami here in this one. Kings 1 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Trey Lyles with a nice post up. Light work on Terry Rozier. Kevin Carter getting ready to come in for Doug Christie. Rozier with a drive and kick. One more to the corner. Highsmith with the high arcing 3. And Sabonis with a grab and go. A frenetic pace. Lyles. And rebounded by Rozier. Terry Rozier joining Miami last season, but still unable to find his rhythm in the offense. That time got to the rim, virtually uncontested, to get his first field goal. It's a 5-point lead for Miami as DeRozan will join Carter checking into the ball game. Ellis off the drag screen. Ball knocked loose. Heat on the move. Hero does it himself with the left. Hero with a dozen already would be in town for that. Here's Carter into the ball game. Scored his first bucket as a King last night in San Francisco. Looked pretty comfortable too. Here's DeRozan. 5 of the shot clock. Got to get busy. Around the Domas screen and turns it over to Adebayo. Miami on the move. Adebayo's been letting go with those 3s. That one a little bit strong. We saw him emerging as a 3-point shooter this summer, actually, in the Olympics.
Yeah, struggling though. Really not shooting the 3 ball well here early on in the season.
There's Sabonis out to DeRozan, working against Rozier. Takes him to the rim. A lot of contact, no whistle. Sabonis from the elbow. Sabonis at the free throw line, 78% on this to learn more. Sabonis had 22 and 13 and 7 assists last night in that victory against Golden State.
And the really, the main guys for Doug Christie didn't have to play big.
He and Keon Ellis had a great time. Keon told me that he's never seen Keegan smile and sing and open his mouth as much as he did last night for Rod Reed.
Sometimes you just need a little music.
Hey. DeMar DeRozan playing a tune right there on the Heat. And the lead is down to 4.
There's a lot to be said to, DeMar playing in the Eastern Conference for a while because he's played against this Miami Heat team.
Wow. Carter went airborne, did a scissor kick over the offensive player there. Did we just see that? Sabonis on the pick and pop. Butter.
Crowd him trying to make a defensive play.
I saw his combine numbers. He had a 39-inch vertical jump, and he looked like he used all 39. On the floater, Jovic Good speed on that DHO by Herder. Turns and fires, and rebounded by Hero. 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Carter locked in on Hero defensively. Here's Jovic. Drives it on Murray. And a slick lefty finish.
Yeah, nice finish. Absolutely being able to get all the way to the left there, and has the length that can kind of combat Keegan Murray's.
Good screen by Lyles. A little stationary here offensively. Lyles flips the screen for Herder. 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento right down to the...
About the simplification of the offense. You saw it on that possession, and there was no play that was scripted. It was just about reading and trying to get an advantage. Kevin Herder able to pull that one out.
When in doubt, move and screen away. Herder with a nice ball fake. Highsmith with a slot cut. And the lead is back up to 5. See if they get the 2-for-1 opportunity here. DeRozan spins and pulls. And Sacramento will get it back with about 6 seconds to go if Miami runs it all the way down. Hero lost control, and now 18 seconds to go in the quarter. The Kings can be a little bit methodical here with DeRozan. Little inverted pick and roll with Carter screening. Good hand
to the inbounder. It's going to be a catch and shoot immediately.
Lyles had a look. DeRozan against Robinson. That's a very favorable matchup. Murray catch and shoot 3 off the mark. Len tapped it out, but it went to Larson. Jovic initiating the offense here for Miami. The lob up top, Ware fouled by Len. Well, Ware the
forces the foul. And you know, Eric Spoelstra finding players, a lot of them undrafted, that fit well into their system. And again, no surprise, they're very excited about some of their young players.
Chet Kammerer and Adam Simon, 2 of the best in the business. Been around a long time. Carter on the drive, sprays it. Miami in a little bit of a zone look here, it appears.
Yeah, they're giving some different defensive looks. Team's taking a while.
Deep 3, no good. Comes off to Carter. And Kevin Herder with his second field goal of the ball game off the bench once again. He's actually 3 of 6, 7 points. Jovic on the Nash dribble out to Larson for 3. And there it is again. Carter with a rebound.
And I like it when guards have the mentality to go after boards on both ends of the floor.
That 3 a little bit strong. Murray with the rebound. Bounce pass for Carter, never made it. And the Heat running it back the other way. Jovic wasn't expecting it. Herder got it off to Carroll. Murray, 1 more to Carter. Drives it inside. Got it!
He was able to do, but he's seen a lot of basketball and high-level basketball throughout his life.
Jovic's 3 off the mark. Devin Carter has played against a lot of these Miami players in the summertime, like Hero and Duncan Robinson in the Miami Pro League. He's familiar with the opposition. Cross court, Murray with a great fake and drive. Probes the baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Got Ware on him. 1 on the clock for DeRozan. 9-1-1 is short. Alex Len tried to bounce it off Hero. Jovic on the drive, skips through, foul is Jovic not.
That's trying to make a statement.
Yeah, Malik Monk swears that
a little bit different in terms of salary, so they've got a little bit different bank card to work with.
Yeah, I ain't pocket watching, but here's the bonus inside.
Not been flowing as easily as it was last night. Obviously, much different defense they're seeing from Miami. The length and the physicality affecting the teams a little bit more tonight.
Ellis float game, no good. Sabonis kept it alive, got it back, got Ware in the air, and 2 of 5 from the field. He's got 6.6 rebounds. Had another double-double last week. Sacramento will finish up here tonight, then have a couple of days off to get in some good workouts and practice before taking on Boston Friday night, right here on NBC Sports California. Monk in transition. Lyles, Murray for 3. Doug Christie clapping on the sideline saying, good shot, Keegan, good shot. Knocked down 3 threes last night. Robinson cross court. Ware can shoot that thing from there. And Murray with a strong rebound. Monk inside to Sabonis with the right hand.
Down to rear view contest, and Domas took it up, finished it on the other side of the basket, taking away any shot blocking opportunity.
Doug Christie, the man on the sidelines right now, that helped unlock that right hand for Sabonis through some arduous work this past summer in workouts. Hero with the lefty lay, no good. And here's Ellis. Monk. Lyles for 3. Rims out. Great person. I get that.
You're seeing that more, and it looks a little chaotic at times, but I think there's going to be a growth period for the Kings as they experience a little bit more freedom, which is to say a lot. They had a lot of freedom before.
Sure. Duncan Robinson with a green light to shoot it at any time. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Heat. Monk off the Sabonis drag screen. Twist action by Monk. Got tied up. You heard what he said, but he won't get the whistle. Hero drops it off for Robinson.
Strong.
Hero gets it back. Sabonis stayed on his feet. Jaquez with another opportunity. Ellis went airborne, and Hero made him pay first quarter. None so far in this period.
Picking up full court out of the timeout.
There's a trend around the NBA right now of teams picking up full court.
I like it.
I love it too.
I mean, you can set your deep, expend that much more energy.
Ellis glued to Tyler Hero right now. Hero with 15. They've been hitting him at midcourt at times, and they do it again right there. Robinson with a good ball fake. Got it off in time and rebounded by Domas. Terry Rozier getting set to check into the ball game for Miami. Monk around the Sabonis screen. Inside Sabonis, great position, missed it.
And Tyler Hero coming over fast from help side, able to save that play for the Heat, but almost loses it there.
Adebayo has been conspicuous by his silence offensively so far. Little jab and go. And left it on the front rim. Good defense by Domas.
You were talking about it earlier. This is a fun matchup between those two to watch, and Domas trying to do his work early, push him off that low block.
Those two, through the last couple of years, that's going to be a foul. Monk at the foul line. Maybe the reason he was a little off to start the game is because Ball's rap song over the PA system here in pregame warmups. I know it's a little bit of a fad right now, but hey, on the other end of that alley-oop.
So out of touch, Mark Jones.
I got you covered, Katie. I'll let you look at my playlist on the upcoming trip.
On attacking the paint, we talked about it earlier, the advantage that Miami had early, an 18-4 advantage. Kings really trying to make a push.
Robinson off the mark, rebounded, good outlet by Domas, but it never made it to Lyles. Picked off by Adebayo. Bam with the little empty corner two-man game with Monk and Sabonis. Lyles spins on Jaquez and draws the foul.
Offense.
They actually had a little two-point ball game. Miami with the lead. Under 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Kings looking for their 5th consecutive win. Robinson off the wide action and wide mark right now, though. Here's DeRozan. He was in a good flow, Katie, in the first quarter. And trying
They're attacking the paint right now. The Kings have scored 14 points, no, 12 points rather, in the paint here in the quarter.
By 3. DeRozan picks up the loose ball, working against Highsmith. Got hit with that Sabonis screen. Ellis pulls, and it's one and done for Sacramento. Adebayo walks into the midi and came up hobbling. Here's Sabonis on the wing. Ellis off the screen. Nice paint touch. Got it. Neon. Oh, Miami up by 1. Ellis with his first field goal of the night. Mom back home watching in Central Florida on ABC Sports California. Robinson lost the handle. Ellis on a break. Decelerates and got the reverse.
Not a bad gig that we have, though.
Yeah, I'll take. I'll catch Justin next time. Heat into the front court with Jaquez. DeRozan on Hero. Sprays it out to the wing. Adebayo had an ocean. Drives it on Sabonis. Hey! Little strong off glass, and Domas with the grab and go. Turns the corner. Hook shot. Got it!
Somebody that can score anywhere between 10 and 20 points in the paint a night. The Kings missing that a little bit. Malik Monk turning it on here in the second.
Up to 12 in the ball game. DeRozan next with 10. Hero raises up, and he sloppy back down by 2 under 2 minutes to go.
But really the only one for Miami that's gotten anything going offensively. Bam Adebayo has 9 points, but he's 3 of 8.
DeRozan back to Monk. Jaquez a little bit late and rebounded by Rozier. A chance for Miami to tie. Hero batted away nicely by DeRozan. Peeled him clean. Monk for 3. Good.
And this is a nice second quarter restart against this Heat team.
Monk up to 15. Got a hand up on Rozier. Highsmith with the rebound. Rozier dials up another one. Goes 0 for 2 on that trip. DeRozan in full flight. Back to Sabonis. Lays it off glass. Way too strong. No whistle. Heat coming back. Jaquez unabated. Free throw line. A lot of Heat players right now other than. And Sacramento leading by 5. Malik gives it to DeRozan. Playing with his food on Jaquez. Finds DeMar. Got it off in time. And another chance.
Just another area of the stat sheet where the Kings have dominated Miami.
They're a step faster tonight. Monk pulls it back for 3. And this time the Heat control the defensive rebound. They can run it all the way down. Spoelstra makes the call. Jaquez, tough shot. Adebayo up on the rim, couldn't get it. On the outlet, Monk Fourth quarter here at Golden One Center. Sacramento Kings facing a 10-point deficit against Miami. Malik Monk with a quiet quarter offensively. He's been doing the heavy lifting. Jovic inside after some good footwork.
Brown to make up obviously just 12 points in that third quarter, but gave up 31, their most, and now a turnover.
Jovic was good
Actively here in the fourth quarter to be able to gain some momentum.
I think they need to get some stops, Katie. They need to get some
Yes.
stops where they can get out in the open court to where the Heat cannot set up in the zone and they'll be able to get out and score and run and score easy baskets.
All right, Mike, we'll see you in the post-game show.
Thank you.
Love Mike. That's exactly what it is. When you look at the last couple games, the Kings have gained their advantage really in forcing turnovers,
Right.
getting this.
This Miami team top 10 in terms of taking care of the basketball.
They don't make a lot of errors.
Inside, Sabonis out to DeRozan. Monk got his feet set. Murray with the offensive rebound and stick back. Wow, a couple of good looks at it for Sacramento. Duncan Robinson around the wear screen. Robinson with that high of the ball game for Miami right now at 17. DeRozan couldn't connect. Another big-time board by Keegan Murray. And that's going to be a foul on.
Familiar with the bottom of the bucket.
DeRozan makes the lead is 15. DeRozan in the ball game with 12 points. Those were his first 2 free throws. Jovic against DeRozan, a little bit of a size advantage. Robinson turns the corner, but he stepped out of bounds, says official Mark Davis. Kills here, and kills are tracked. They're defined as 3 consecutive stops defensively. There's one. Sabonis inside, put his shoulder into Ware's chest, and
I mean, you look kind of across the board.
8 times. Pressure here by Murray. Hero inside, hit Ware the roll man, and he punches. Wow, he's continuing to earn the trust of Eric Spoelstra and get more burn. Miami leading by 15 again. Ellis pops the 3, got it.
Here, you got to start building on this momentum. You're starting to knock down shots on the offensive end, but you got to follow it up with a stop.
Yeah, that's going to be a kick ball on Ellis. Jovic out top. A little big-to-big DHO action.
Oh, young fella, not right now.
Christie and Eric Spoelstra both out at midcourt barking at their respective teams. Hero with the floater, good. Tyler Hero's on one tonight. He's up to 23.
You know, and the reality of it is that Keon Ellis has made him work for all 23 of those. They have not been easy.
Here's Murray inside. You saw
in that zone, and Keegan Murray is such a good cutter, which is tremendous to have against his own defense. But we've seen a lot of possessions of the zone here in the second half.
Monk couldn't convert in traffic. Jaquez against Murray off the glass with the left. Leads up to 16. DeRozan from 15 and 1. That's a 14 foul against Miami with 8.5 minutes to go. Jaquez against Lyles. He just came in, and Jaquez with some classy footwork.
Yeah, that's a guard that is so comfortable operating in that low post.
Sabonis had it knocked away by Jaquez at the defensive end, and Jovic challenged or not. Jaquez out top, the roll Ware. Tough catch in traffic, and he draws
At the rim, Kings flying in at him that time. We're not going to make it.
His length in that zone defense has been a little bit of an issue for Sacramento to deal with. The lead back up to 95-78. I said a good screen on Jaquez out top. Lyles couldn't connect. Good hustle inside by Monk. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan got to the rim. DeRozan approaching 20. He's up to 17. Into the corner, Jovic. That comes off. Lyles with the board. Sacramento trying to string together some stops here. Ellis for three, got it!
Offensive flowing a little bit. You got to try and make sure you're stacking stops here.
Hero off wide action. Hounded by Monk. Now they blitz him out near midcourt. They get the deflection and the steal. A second consecutive stop. Neon Keon! And the building's hot. Robinson back to Jovic. Shot clock at 5. A deep three. That's out of
Defense a little bit, probably down the stretch, but we got a player-to-player on this possession.
on the pick and pop. Wiles. Ellis bats it to Monk. Another opportunity for the Kings. Boy, that pass. 5 for DeRozan. Wiles gets it off in time. More.
And we've got a 2-possession game with just under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And it seemed like the Miami Heat had really moved towards having this game in hand, up 17, but the Kings battling back.
Robinson from deep. And another chance. They blitz Hero. Shot clock at 5. Robinson back to Hero. He's going to have to pull. Wow, that's the silencer of the night. Playing some Hero ball.
And I got flashbacks to that game winner a couple years back that he traveled on in Miami. So we all know he's capable of knocking down shots, but I'm a little bitter.
DeRozan. 10 on the clock, plenty of time. That last Hero bucket ended in an 11-0 run. DeRozan with the step back. Hero on the bounce out front. Here's Robinson. Ellis switches onto him. Kings switching everything. Jaquez operating against Keon, and he picked it.
To go here, Mark. They're going to need some really cohesive offensive possessions. And here we are. I'm looking at this zone defense here again for Miami.
DeRozan drives it against Adebayo, hung in the air. To DeRozan makes DeRozan up to 19. Ellis on Jaquez, goes under the screen. They hit Jaquez with the double.
He's deflecting balls at shoulder height with his ankles. So yeah, he's all over the place.
Adebayo with the offensive board. They repost it. Reverse pivot goes on Sabonis. Knocked away, got it back. Loose ball again, and it comes to Murray. Monk on the fly. Inside, Malik fouled. He'll get a 89%.
Last 2 games, 55% from deep, 20 yards.
5-point game. We're in clutch time. Murray's trying to stick with Hero. Hero rejects the screen to Jaquez. Jaquez got it in.
Such a great job operating in that paint.
Out of UCLA. DeRozan drives it into the teeth of the defense and got it.
I think what's really important against the zone as well is when it swings to you, you got a snap drive. Put it on the floor immediately. You can draw fouls that way.
Hero missing. Jaquez a little time. Cross court Malik. Pulls up. Sabonis with the board. DeRozan back to Malik. One more to Murray. Good fake and drive. Keegan Murray.
In the fourth quarter and one of the best clutch scorers in this game on the bench tonight. Second game in a row, but collectively everyone on the floor for Doug Christie right now doing their part to come back from this deficit.
And that's going to be a foul. Goes here to Adebayo. Hero blew a tire. They took him out of the play. Adebayo does it himself. It comes off. Malik got there first. Monk on the fly. Got a little bit out of control and turned it over to Jaquez. Jaquez with the layup. Went the length of the court to score it. Under 2 minutes to go, 5-point lead for Miami. Ellis has the hot hand. Comes off to Murray. And they earn another opportunity. DeRozan on the drive. Hit a cutting Ellis, who kept it alive. Murray, three!
Back into this game. They were down 17 points here in the second half, and that is not easy to climb out of against this Miami Heat team.
It's an 8-second violation.
A turnover. Earlier about picking up the ball full court. You didn't even have to really expend a lot of energy. You just made them waste time, forced a turnover.
DeRozan around the screen for the lead. Sabonis battling out of bounds.
Kings get a bucket off of that hustle play.
DeRozan one-on-one against Jaquez for the tie. And Rozier with the board. Miami leading by 2. Kings need to dig in their heels and get a stop. Jaquez misfiring. Sabonis had it knocked out of 8% from the strike. Defender, Bam Adebayo. He fought all the way back from 17 down. Monk switches on to Hero. Hero in the mid-range. They get the stop and the rebound. DeRozan will bring it across against Jaquez. Rozier switches on to DeMar. 8 on the clock. Nail help by Jaquez. 5 on the clock. DeRozan for the lead. That's coming off. Murray kept it alive, but that's going to throw it to him into the backcourt. It'll be Murray and Hero. They bring Monk into the screening action. They get the switch. They got the defender they want, Monk. Monk needs to stop him. Hero for the lead. Left it short. Loose ball, and will play a unique type of energy right now that they didn't have a little bit ago.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you look back at it, they are on a current 4-game win streak, but before that they had lost 6 straight, and that kind of losing streak can really suck the energy out of your season, and they have battled back.
And Ben first in overtime. Adebayo's had a quiet night offensively. He's got 13 now.
We're seeing more of this zone defense, which we have seen with a high frequency here in the second half of this ball game, and the Kings have struggled with it at times.
2 on the clock for DeRozan. He's got a pull. And Murray with yet another offensive rebound. He is doing work from the crash zone there.
That is his 5th of the game.
DeRozan on the drive. Spins out to Sabonis. Ellis puts it up. Got it.
Spectacular tonight.
Tied at 104. Jaquez out top against Ellis. That means Murray is on Hero right now. Adebayo with the ball. Goes to work on Sabonis. Shot clock at 3. And Sabonis gets the stop.
He has just had him on lockdown all game. At 4 of 15 from the field for Bam Adebayo, and that is quite a challenge defensively for Domantas Sabonis.
Monk sprays it out to DeRozan. The deep corner 3 comes off. And Bam clears. A little over 3 minutes to go here in overtime. Jaquez rejects the screen, drives on Murray. Rozier got it. Terry Rozier, quiet night for him. Miami leading by 3. Sabonis inside. Great position on Adebayo and finishes.
You've got shooters all around. It's one-on-one coverage against Bam Adebayo, and it was a quick decision by Domas, and that's what you need to see.
They hit Jaquez at midcourt. Highsmith takes it into the paint. Adebayo, short corner. Here in the overtime period. He's up to 15. Miami up by 3. Ellis inside, mid-post. Sabonis. Ellis for the tie. And rebounded by Adebayo. Doug Christie up clapping, though, saying good shot. It was a good look, especially for a guy who's been on a heater. Hawkins. They ice it. Adebayo, one pass inside. Oh! 11. Ooh. Ellis back to Murray. Monk for 3. That's way short.
Lights out over the last 2 games. Coming into tonight, made 20 over the last 2.
Second night of a back-to-back, Katie. He's played 42 minutes, Monk has. Sabonis has played 44. Ellis 42. They blitz Hero. Cross-court, Highsmith. Second side action, drive and kick. Hawkins for 3. Comes off the Monk. Pushing the pace. Monk raising up. Lays it in!
Malik has played 42. Keon has played 42. Domas 41.
Sometimes fatigue shows up at the free throw line. Monk missing that one. Still a one-possession game, though. 1 minute to go in overtime. Hawkins out front. Pounded by Ellis. Fights over the screen. Hawkins inside, knocked away. And relentless defense by Ellis. Christie makes the call. Sabonis for the lead. Domas!
The crowd on their feet here at Golden One, loving what Domas has been able to do both ends of the floor tonight.
Good hard hedge. Adebayo inside. One more to Rozier from deep. That comes off. Loose ball. Heat get it back. Rozier touches paint. Float game. Comes out. The crowd foul line on the season. Heat. Little wedge screen for DeRozan. Comes out to Monk at midcourt. 15 seconds to go. Staring down Highsmith. Sabonis with the screen. They switch it. Adebayo. Now Highsmith gets back. Monk got by him. Got it blocked by Highsmith. Hawkins comes out of the crowd. He goes 0 for 2. DeRozan. Ellis gets it back. Draws the foul. 86% from the line. He ties it up. Adebayo got it off. And such are the swings and the vicissitudes of an NBA regular season. Well, adversity introduces a team to what it's really all about. Hawkins out top. Hero pocket pass to Adebayo. Out to Hero. Murray stayed down. Hero tried off the drag screen. Turns the corner. On the Nash dribble. Got it, Malik.
Finding advantages in the half court when this Miami team is in that player-to-player defense. They've struggled at times against the zone defense. You got to wonder if Spoelstra's going to go to that here in the second overtime.
Rozier got it back for the lead. Goes 0 for 2 on that trip. And Monk will be very methodical about bringing it up.
Miami as a team shooting just 10 of 38, 39 rather, 25% from the field.
Monk against Highsmith around the Sabonis screen. Sabonis flips the screen and pops. DeRozan pulls it. Got it! DeMar! Lead is up to 5.
A couple games ago, he shot the mess out of the ball from deep. Struggled in Golden State. That is his first at 14.
Keegan with a miraculous block. Wonderful defensive play by Keegan Murray. On the chase action, Hero back to Highsmith. Got DeRozan in the air, another good contest.
Tough shot right there by Highsmith. The sidestep to knock that down. He's only taken 7 shots in this game, 4 of them coming from long range.
Monk off the bounce.
And there is that zone defense I was talking about a moment ago.
Ellis with the hezzy had it knocked away. Good hands by Adebayo or Hawkes, one of the two of them.
And you see how it just freezes the Kings in their offensive set.
They continue to blitz Rozier. Adebayo rolls and got it to go over Sabonis, and we are knotted at 117, about halfway through the second overtime. DeRozan spins and pulls. Hawkes around the screen. Ellis goes under. DeRozan with a steal, kept it in play, but Highsmith took it back. Shot clock didn't reset. It's at 8 right now for Hero. There's Hawkes against Ellis. Got it blocked. Keon Ellis took his cornbread. Wow! DeRozan walks down Highsmith. Got him in the air. Scoring.
Can I just say that Keon Ellis' defense has been next level tonight, all over the floor.
Monk fights over the screen. Rozier turns the corner. Highsmith on the spin. Over DeRozan, looking on the front rim. Adebayo
Raising his hand.
Eagle Kings lead. 90 seconds to go in the second overtime. Mark Jones courtside along with Katie Christensen. Sacramento looking for its 5th consecutive win. Monk on the bounce. Trying to decipher this zone defense. Tipped it out to DeRozan on the carom. 6 on the clock. Playing with his food. Sidestep 3 for game. Monk with some token pressure against Rozier. Run some screen-the-screener action for Hero. Murray stayed down on the fake. Here's Adebayo, 5 on the clock. Spins, pulls. Down and out and rebounded by who else? Keon Ellis. Big possession here for the Kings. Rozier guarding Monk. They spread the floor. Monk. Twain drives it, spins and pulls. Comes off to Sabonis, and another opportunity with 21 seconds to play. DeRozan shoots it. Backcourt, they're going to try and get him downhill. Nowhere to go, it's Adebayo instead. Here's Hero launching the 3. Jovic out to Adebayo for 3. Lyles, and that'll do it. Sacramento